You may need to have your oil pan replaced if it is leaking or has been damaged. However, what is the cost of replacing an oil pan? Let's find out. Depending on the car model and the person installing the new oil pan, the average cost to replace an oil pan is $250 to $1,000. A drain plug and oil pan gasket are included in the $150 to $500 price range for the oil pan itself. Labor costs make up the remaining amount. Because the labor required for replacement varies so much, it is challenging to estimate an exact cost. While some may be able to complete the task for $250, others may need to spend $1,500 or more. Your car's type, the person doing the oil pan replacement, and any additional parts required will all play a role. Let's examine the factors influencing the cost of replacing the oil pan. Vehicle make and model. What kind of car you are driving is the most crucial consideration. The components themselves may vary in price, just like any other auto part. Whether you are operating a heavy-duty vehicle or a small car will make a difference. Furthermore, the replacement process for some vehicles is more time-consuming. In fact, some cars need to have the engine dragged in order to reach the oil pan, which can be expensive. DIY versus professional. You could save a significant amount of money if you decide to replace the oil pan at home. The parts would be the only expense. If not, you will be responsible for paying a professional to replace it. If you reside in a region with a high labor cost, this expense can mount up rapidly. Other parts required. You may require additional parts if the oil pan needs to be replaced. The technician may wish to replace the oil plug, oil pan gasket, or plug gasket during the installation. The plug and gaskets may occasionally be included with the oil pan, particularly if the kit is complete. You might be able to save some money if that's the case. However, keep in mind that the engine will also require an oil refill. How often should an oil pan be replaced? The best time to replace the oil pan is not predetermined. Depending on whether your car model has an aluminum or steel oil pan, the oil pan should typically be replaced when it begins to leak or becomes severely corroded or rusty. If you have an expert replace your oil pan, you should budget between $250 and $1,000. To replace the oil pan, you might have to lift or remove the engine in some car models, which would be much more expensive. Fortunately, only a few car models require this. Most car models have an easy oil pan replacement process that can save you a lot of money if you know a few basic mechanic skills. A new oil pan might only cost $150 to $500, and it will be relatively inexpensive if you can have it installed for free. Hope the information is helpful for you. If so, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel.